When the fragments have grown in size to about 20 centimeters and they are ready for transplantation, we use 50% of the fragments to be transplanted onto the reef. The other 50% will be cut into half. These cut fragments can be used to expand the nursery in size. We cut the fragments in half by using cutting pliers, and we also use the same fish ropes again to attach these new fragments into the trees in the nursery. These new fragments will also be weekly monitored for growth, recovery, but also for algae overgrowth, predation and diseases. The recovery of the wound tissue in both mother colonies and fragments is about a month. However, bigger pieces with bigger wound surfaces might take a little bit longer to recover. When the fragments have grown to about 20 centimeters in size and they are ready for transplantation back to the reef, we cut the fragments from the tree using pliers and make sure that the fish wire is as much removed as can be possibly achieved. When all the fragments are collected, we use a bucket to transport them to the reef site. When using a boat for transportation, it is important that fresh seawater is used to keep the corals alive, and it's also good to have them shaded from the sun. To find a good transplantation site, a couple of things have to be remembered. It is important that there are natural occurring staghorns or elkhorns already in the area, as this will increase the chance of survival for the transplanted fragments. For transplantation, we use two different methods. Method 1 is the use of rebar and bamboo. We drill or hammer 3 pieces of rebar into the reef, after which we use 60 centimeter bamboo to make a little triangle by use of zip tying them together, and on this we zip tie the coral fragments. The second method is the use of epoxy polymer, which we use to glue the coral fragments to the substrate. Make sure that the substrate is nicely cleaned before attaching the epoxy polymer. The coral fragments can be transplanted back to the reef to any potentially good site.